Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Al B here. You know the channel. It's BFF. I know I started off and I left you guys explaining what my channel was about. I even posted a situation, not a situation, but an experience I had with my brother-in-law. He wound up taking me to one of the concerts in Queens, Flushing Meadow Park, and met Jadakiss and met Consequence. Met a couple of people there. Go check the vlog, you'll see that. But yeah, I wanted to pick back up on the purpose of my channel, which is, you know, the black male father point of view, or the black male point of view. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm pretty sure everybody's been hearing about the Lebron, Stephen A Smith situation. That's interesting to me. Just giving my 2 cents. I don't think LeBron was wrong as a father. I think LeBron definitely could have gotten with Stephen A Smith at a different venue. I think he chose to approach Stephen A Smith at that venue the way he did, being the person that he is. And when I say being the person that he is, LeBron James is a megastar, so he knows he has carte blanche in certain situations to where he wouldn't be deemed as being, I don't know, he excessive in a certain sense. And in that space, I feel he felt as a father / player, he took it father first, definitely. And Stephen A Smith addressed that, and he understood that. As a father first, he wanted to let him know, you know, keep my son's name out of your mouth, which he can't. He's an analyst. Your son's a NBA player. He's going to be scrutinized and talked about by all analysts. So yeah, he can't keep your son's name out of his mouth. And I get where LeBron's stance was. This is my son. Bronny's in the house. I'm pretty sure with all of the, you know, controversy, and not controversy, but the criticism with Bronny, it's hard, you know what I'm saying, especially for him being a young male and being a young black male and being LeBron's son. Like, he wants to live up to certain expectations, and I get it. Like, what Bronny needs to just do, bro, you Bronny, kid. Like, at the end of the day, soak it all in. You are around some of the greatest talents in the world. You, your dad, and that's the other part of this situation. Like, Bron, like, you made it able for your son to be in this situation. So, like, if you weren't who you were and you didn't have the pull and the leverage that you do have, your son wouldn't even be in this situation. So you got to take the good with the bad. You know what I mean? Bron wasn't going to jump out the window, Bronny wasn't going to jump out the window and be like you were coming into the league. He got to take his seasoning. He got to get seasoned up, you know what I mean? And please, like, I'm pretty sure Stephen A, like he said, I'm pretty sure he's genuine when he's saying that he's not knocking Bronny. Everybody wants the best for Bronny. I don't even know you guys. I'm just a spectator, fan, you know what I mean? And I want the best as a black father. I want the best for your son, you know what I mean? Just as much as you do. But it is what it is. Like, I also saw one of my, a comedian I like, he made a good point on another platform. And he said how there was a situation in the game where, and this was back when Bron first came into the league. Bron was having a situation on the court, an altercation on the court almost, and Bron's mom jumped in and was gonna tune somebody up. She was gonna tune up an NBA player, and that's just a motherly instinct. Like, nobody messes with my kid. Same instinct LeBron had. Nobody messes with my son. That's why he stepped to Stephen A. But LeBron told his mom, sit your ass down. Like, I got this. Like, sit your ass down. And that was him establishing to his mom, I'm a grown man. Like, I don't need you running to my battles. I got to handle certain things on my own. And until this comedian brought this up on this platform, I totally forgot about that. And that was very interesting. And LeBron, you got to kind of take your own words, you know what I mean? Like right here, even though Bronny's not saying that, but you more should be preaching that to Bronny, like, yo, Bronny, like, you got to stand up. And I know you're in a certain situation, there's only certain things you could do. Maybe if you're more vocal and you know how to be more, what is it? I guess they call it media friendly. People won't have so much critical things to say about your game. And it will speak, your personality may come across better to where it diminishes whatever lack of playing time and whatever that you're getting in the NBA. But kid, you're like 20 years old, like 20, 21, whatever you are, you got a long future ahead of you. And your dad's LeBron James. And you got your brother coming to the NBA. Like, you guys are a talented family. You guys are going to go far beyond basketball, so don't worry about criticism now. You're a Laker. Even if you don't have, even if you don't play, like whatever your minutes are, whatever your points are, you still have under your belt that you were a Laker. Like, nobody can take that from you. So I say, you know what I mean? That whole situation was very interesting. Yeah, like, Bron, I get it, bro. Like, I would choke life out of somebody the same way I could squeeze juice out of an orange. I could squeeze the juice out of somebody's life, or the life out of somebody for my kid. But in that certain situation, yeah, like, he wasn't trying to disrespect Bronny. He ain't have any malice towards Bronny. That was just his opinion as an analyst, and he gets paid for that, and he just got a serious bag for that. So listen, it's definitely gonna be more criticism to come, bro. Like, and you're not gonna be able to step to people for everything that they say about your son. So, you know, in the words of you, sit your ass down. Like, you'll be all right. Your kids will be all right. They're tough. They come from good stock. You're a good, you know what I mean? You're an established black male in the world, bro. So don't worry about your kids, man. They'll be all right. But yeah, like, I just wanted to touch base on that. I saw some other stuff too. I saw Shaq's daughter get harassed in the airport. That was crazy. Like, they actually they tried to like classify her as saying that she didn't look like she could afford to sit in business class, and it wasn't even like it. Business class is first class per se on whatever airline. I guess that would be their first class, but she had a business class ticket purchased by her dad. Like, it said S. O'Neal. And it was just crazy. Like, the way they treated her, it was totally unprofessional. I gotta give it up to Shaq, like, for holding his composure, because, like, being a megastar, I'm pretty sure that could get to a lot of people's head. They could come in there and going crazy, you know what I'm saying, and just black out on people. But he didn't, you know what I'm saying? Even though they apologized, I heard 1,000,000 times over, he just made sure the apology was directed to the person who deserved it, which was his daughter, for being mistreated. And, you know, I'm pretty sure he won't, I mean, unless he has to, he probably won't deal with their airline again. But it was crazy. Like, it's just crazy, like, the stuff that our kids have to go through, you know what I mean? And we got to let them go through it, you know what I mean? Because they're going to be adults. We went through certain things when we were young adults. They got to get their bumps and bruises too, you know what I mean? Yeah, I want to shout out the community, my YouTube community. Everybody been supporting. Go check out my wife. You already know, Coach Reen on YouTube. I'm gonna start wearing her merchandise soon. Yeah, it's real out here. We are out here doing the best we can as parents, as men and women. But I'm here for the men, and I'm gonna, you know what I mean, report from the men's side. Like I said, I was just checking in because I haven't given you guys any content lately. Please like and subscribe my channel, BFF. This is Albie. I will definitely be coming back to you guys with more content, so stay tuned. I'll be out.